What's up? Yeah, there's nobody there yet, but you know what? I never care. I don't know, I was having a good day. A lot of fronts, and I was about to get back to sitting down and doing some raking. It's been a while. I've been focused on single pin picking and handcuffs and escapes, and I've gotten away from raking for like the longest chunk that I've gotten away from raking from. So I kind of just got to go back to the beginning and start doing some basic raking and working on that and getting some practice in. And I thought that might be, interesting for a few to share. So how you doing? We're just gonna be grabbing some locks, grabbing some turners. If I can find the right one, I want to try this one. I haven't used this one much. Very long turner. Very bendy. Hey, Tiwanaku. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're having a wonderful evening and that you're about to have a wonderful Thanksgivings. Thanksgivings? I don't know why I pluralized that, but you deserve two. That's how cool you are. I don't know about this Turner. Oh, it was open. It was open all along. Oh, let me try that again. Try it with a different. I'm just gonna be running a bunch of different profiles. Oh yeah, no. Get some sleep there, Mr. Nico. It was an interesting night. Like I started out saying, it was a very good night in a lot of ways, and you were part of that, man. So appreciate you. Get some rest. This is a very the feel and feedback on this is just with that much flex. Like I have to get used to that. So you know what? Let's play with this for a little bit. That's what we're gonna mess around with. And then we'll come back to doing other things with other things. You know what I mean? I'm all about experimenting and practice and seeing if shit works. And looks alright for that. Let's try it with more of a traditional reciprocated. Ooh. I just feel like oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm not putting, it's like no matter how much pressure I put on it, it's almost not enough. Wow. Well, although it's still good, there's a whole lot of feedback and control involved with that. So, I'm gonna keep trying it. Might not work. Might be very frustrating. But that's what we do. Check shit out. How you learn. Trying to look over the top of my camera like I'm looking down from my eyes like I'm doing a bifocal thing, so. Let's try more of a quad. See if I get to there. Not with that. I'm gonna jump in there with this thing, see if that helps. Pretty sure I'm not doing enough pressure. Flexing the pressure is a different technique here, so. Alright, well, let me see. Putting a little more traditional. Turn in there. This is the problem, is I I use it, and then if I go to switch, I just kind of like throw it off into some place, and then if I want to find it again, I gotta do some searching as to where I just put that pick, or that rake, or that turner. Huh. Maybe this is a little more of a traditional. Did I already try this? On this one? Yeah. I don't mind being defeated. This is a practice session. Sit here and obsess about that one lock. I got plenty of locks to play with. You don't want to do that one yet either. You know what? If you'll forgive me, since only a few people here. Cheers to you, my friends, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Hope you're all about to have a wonderful 2, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever's going on in your holiday weekend adventure time off situation. Whether it's family or eating or just, hey, you got time off, you get to hang for yourself, That's the beautiful thing. So I'm very, very rusty. Let's see if we can do. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Mess with the brinks. But I still like to play around, so I'll see if I can get in there with this little scrubby. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. This is all about adventure right now. Gotta dial my touch back in, actually. That is what's going on. So let's go aggressive cycloid. Well, I don't think it works in this one very well for me. If I'm remembering. Yeah. Oh. It's open. Oh, there it is. I was like, I promise you. I promise you. It's open. So, man, only 4 viewers. That's all right. I don't mind. I'll perform for 440 or 400. Do you guys want some culture? What about, what's the name of it? Solitude by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the earth must borrow its mirth, but has problems of its own. Sing and the hills will answer. Sigh and it is lost in the air. For the echoes bound to a joyful sound, but shrink from voicing care. Joicing care? Can you joice things? Yeah. And then it goes on like that for many more stanzas. Oh, that makes me realize I used to be able to recite I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson, and I realize I can't even fake that one right now. So let's I don't know. This is practice. We're doing basics. Let's go back to the beginning. I'll master log 1. See if we can get this puppy open. Go back to that aggressive cycloid. It's a Jimmy Long's pick. Quality pick manufacturer. I am not affiliated. And even if I was, I wouldn't lie to you. But Jimmy, please send me more rakes, man. I like them. They nice. They nice. Is there? Oh, that's not the button I want to hit. No. All right. I don't know. Maybe there's no one there. Maybe my chat froze off. That's what happened to me last time. I'm just going to have some fun. Oh, speaking of fun, have you guys met the worst lock in the world? This Brinks. I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. It's just the shittiest lock in the world. If you want to learn how to open a lock, don't get this. But if you want to feel good about yourself for being able to open a lock, go ahead and get this. I don't think it has a lot, and I'm pretty forgiving. Like, I think master locks have use, as shitty as they are. But this is the the third one I've had of these, and I've sent them off to other people. But this is the hardest one I've had to open. Oh, yeah, look at the struggle. It's just an utterly ridiculous lock. It has security pins. Can you believe that? This thing has security pins. And we're supposed to believe it's going to protect your shit. Although, I picked it forever. That's how bad I hate. That's how much I want to disrespect this lock if in the middle of a raking video I start picking it. Yeah, what am I doing? Why am I even doing that? Alright, so let's put that over there. And then I am going to... Oh, just a little thing. Oh, again, that's just a little personal me hanging out with myself session. So if anyone happens to be watching, that's awesome. This is a thing I made out of, these are the arms of an antique piano, which is the one that dropped off. Yeah. And I made it, it was like a 2-slotted business card holder that was on the counter at my thrift shop. I stained it with a coffee stain that I made myself out of old used coffee grounds. I just never finished it or sealed it because I wanted to let it get some wear and stuff, get some aging and nicks, and then I'm going to coat it. But I realized that it perfectly fits these euros and half euros in the slots, and the keys that I'm working on fit in these little slots here, and I just thought that was really neat. So yeah, I liked that. I have to take a drink. And I don't know, is anyone there? I don't know if I can, I don't even know how to refresh the chat for me. Do I do a thing? Is there a button? Every other button I hit will screw this thing up, so I guess, ooh, wait, what's this? Oh, I don't even know what that means. Okay. So, raking locks. And we'll see if we can rake the guard. Again, I have 0 expectations of success on any one of these locks. Hey, I'm down to 1 person watching. Well, thank you for being the one, 2. There's 2 people. I love you both. Thank you for being here. Keeping me company. Bit of a lonely night for all stew. Everybody disappeared from all the chats and everything. Family's all off doing their own thing. In all honesty, if I'm being honest, my heart's somewhere not in it, so let's start doing some cuffs. Fuck it, right? Where's my 3rd pair? Those. I'm missing a pair of cuffs. That's kind of depressing. Oh no, right there. Alright. Let's do some freaking cuffs, guys. Since no one wants to watch me fail at freaking locks. Well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just, you guys can join me in practicing popping out of cuffs. To heck with it. Oh, that's Locks. What's up? Yes, fellow Rake brother. Clan of the Rake hand. It's always a joy. Always a joy. Alright. I have to... Here's the thing that I do. Is I start locking myself up in things before I, like, grab my tools. Or think about the escape. I mean, I know the stuff's laying around. So I know I'll always be able to find it. But... sometimes... Oh, dots. Yeah, baby. I'm glad you're on board, man. I'm so glad you're on board. I'll tell you, I mean, like, you know, when I showed up and started just being obsessed about raking, you know, there were a few people that were like, hey, man, you know, I never really cared for it, but didn't think it was that skilled or this and that. And they're like, hey, man, you know, it might be fun. So bringing a few people around to raking, definitely, you know, early on was like one of the big joys. Oh, why is that not? To, you know, my channel and what I'm doing. So, I'm just going to do that again and again, guys. There's nobody here other than a couple of my dudes. So, if you don't mind, well, I just did that wrong. That's the other thing. When you start putting on multiple cuffs, you got to pay attention. Because when you put one on the wrong way, it really screws up the whole escape attempt. That one should be on this wrist. This one should be on that wrist. And yeah, mastering locks. You know what, man? I'll give you a little bit better view. Let me kind of tuck a little naughties away. But let me give you a little bit better view, y'all, of what I'm working with. So there's my whole desk area, desk station. Lock that. Over here, this storage area. There's locks in those, and locks of stuff in trays, and locks of stickers and chips, and locks and locks and locks and locks and locks. I'm able to have my it's mostly pinning stuff, tools and things like that in there. So just have that on the side. Let's see, I got this light, which I can kind of turn around and swoop around and adjust to do shit that's facing. And I've got on the side, well, I've got this little side table here. Little light if I want to do extra stuff. I added these. I took apart a child gate and put it on the side so I can hang my locks on it, which has really been helpful, man. It's amazing to get. That's not even less than half what I put up there, so it's yeah. So that's my station, and then this is this flag on the background there. Left Hand Loki sent me. He's got one. I've got one. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things that I'm sure any one of you lock people, lock sporters, you know, you start out in one little spot, you start transforming it, you add a little storage, you try to add a little color or change it up, or you get a mat, you know, like, and just over time, you know, it starts transforming into a space that, you know, really you enjoy and, you know, you feel comfortable in and you feel like you can just go indulge in your world, your hobby. And this is mine. Ooh, oh, pardon me. Ow. Ow. I just swallowed and it hurt. I don't know what I did with that. I'm 51 and apparently drinking is still dangerous. So, wait, I like that. Mastering the Locks, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by, man. I hope you pop in again. Say hey, interact. I just, you know, that's half the thing fun about doing just impromptu doing this, man. Like, again, I got 4 people watching. Great. Awesome. Those are the 4 people I want to talk to tonight, you know. If you were 400, great, we'd talk to 400, you know, but um, just kind of like building connections, you know, and introducing more people to different aspects of lock sport is always a joy for me. Um, and that's why I like, you know, I've got a group that I started, a club that I started. I've got a bunch of different channels that I love to interact with and support. And, you know, I'm always kind of finding new ones. You know, Dots is a new, one of those, not new, but newer guys, newer to me. His channel's building, Dots Locks. They're in the chat. You guys should go check them out. You got other cats like Rick O'Shea, Bumpy Bones. There's just, you know, so many. There's always like new people popping up in lock sport, and one of the bummers. And let me say this: one of the bummers in lock sport that I've already run into is that people do drop off and drift off. You kind of get used to someone being around, and then, you know, whatever, their life takes them away from the hobby, and but you kind of all of a sudden someone disappears or is not around as much, and you start, you know, missing them. And you realize that, you know, these people that are just channels on YouTube are start to just kind of be your friends, man. People that you enjoy seeing every day or every other day or every week or whatever it is. So, and it's just one of those things you got to remember to cherish while it's there, and you know, don't be too busted up if it disappears. So anyway, yes, yeah, it's dots. Well, dots for me, man. It was I don't know. This is gonna turn into a testimonial. So you and whoever other person here. Um, yeah, for sure. I got into this, man. Like I was in a 7 year stretch. My body broke and my mind broke after it, and I was just kind of 7 years of personal hell, and I'd given up on life, and I'd kind of fumbled into lock sport. And what's up, not too dead? And so when I found the community and the friends and the interaction and the fun and the support and things like that, it was like a breath of fresh air that I forgot existed in life. And continuing with it quickly changed me. It reintroduced me to joy, like the fun, to friendship, to and so that's why I'm so dedicated to just being involved with this and supporting people and supporting people's channels. Like Not Too Dead, man. That's my boy right there, you know. And all right, let's try to do a quick run. I'll actually try to do this quick, so I'm gonna shut up. Fuck that one up. And I fucked that one up. God damn. Oh. Oh. Son of a bitch. Oh. That last one. I gotta get some more pairs. Not to. My plan is to get up to 5 pairs of the 700Cs. Well, let's look at these. Let's look at this badass. Let's look at this badass pair of Peerless 700Cs. Oh, what's that logo? That's a pretty fucking sick logo. Oh, Metallica font over the top of a nice flag. Who came up with this badass shit? Inferno, what's up, my brother? I went off script, man. I'm just fucking talking about lock sport and cuffs and people, and who gives a shit? I don't stick to rules. I deadlocks this shit. But yeah, this is my first 2 pairs of cuffs, guys. My first 2 pairs of cuffs that I ever owned in my life. This pair of 700Cs and this pair of 750Cs. Let's do 2 locks on there. Both provided by my boy Not Too Dead. That guy got me into handcuffs. And I'll forever love him for it. That dirty bastard. You dirty bastard. Yeah, so my obsession with this shit can be traced back to him. And then, of course, Coxie and Deadlocks they're like the crack dealers of handcuffs around here. Just learn to escape it. Use the paperclip. Hey, who's here? Inferno, you still here? Dead, you're here? Dots, you're here? I was... And this is share it with a small group shit. That's why I'm glad it's a small group right now. So I was accepted into the Global Escapology organization run by Alan. who I kind of think's the guy who owns the DRM, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm in a skate group. I had to like fill out a thing and get approved and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. Where'd I put my pick? All right, this is the one I was using. This is what I've been working on. I don't know if this is one that's good or not. It might not be quite ready. Or it might be perfectly ready. What is wrong with this last freaking cuff? It's my technique more than anything. So, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. It's one of the, I look, it traces back to, uh, excuse me, back in the 90s and early 2000s. I was a magician, a juggler, and things like that. And there were some groups and organizations, secret societies and shit like that with magicians and stuff that, you had to go through hoops and know a guy and do this and that to get into. And I tried to get into a lot of them. I got into a kind of few small things, but there was a lot to that. And but when you get into these groups, you kind of like, these are the passionate people that are involved in the thing that you're involved with, and it really is, in terms of advancing your skill, your knowledge and understanding of what you're doing within that hobby. It'll put nitrous in your engine, as I've found. So that's my biggest excitement about it. And then I also, yeah, I got like some creative ideas and things like that I'd like to kind of bring, and this is a way to bring it to people that are involved in this. So if I've got a good idea or a good come up with a creative thing, then these are the cats I want to tell me that it is a new thing or a creative thing. So pretty excited about it. Next step for Stu, one of the next steps. What's everyone doing tomorrow? Well, are you waiting for tomorrow for that, Mr. Inferno? Because, I mean, it's go time. I don't even know. I don't think I'm having any turkey tomorrow. Like, my wife went to a friend, did like like a friendsgiving thing earlier, like last week or something. So I had like a turkey dinner already, so it's already been covered. I don't know if it counts past that, but I sure it does. And then on Friday, I'm really excited because our washer, we have a stacked washer dryer unit. Washer's on bottom. It's been dead for like 6 months, and our landlords finally got someone coming to replace that on Friday, and we're so excited to be able to. I mean, our dryer works, but to be able to wash our own clothes again in the house is gonna be fabulous. Oh, I can't wait. All right. Well, hey, like I said, I just wanted to hang out a little bit, see who was here. I was gonna play with something or other. I'm gonna bounce out and I'm gonna jump in the chats and talk to all my boys. And it's pretty much all you. So Dead and Inferno and Dots and oh, Lost Lynn. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. This is just a little have some fun. I will talk to you all later. Hit me up in the chats if you guys, or Discord and stuff like that, if you guys wanna keep hanging out tonight. Peace.